Good evening, everyone out there on this beautiful Sunday. We're live on the 561 Kprs radio show, and I am your host, Jamaican Queen, and we're here in the building with Black Supreme. How you doing, guys?
Highly blessed Queen.
Bless, bless, bless. So, we're glad to have you here. Your presence is a must. So, we're going to drop this rhythm right quick. We always got to have y'all in here to bless us with y'all introduction. So, Black Supreme, we're just going to do this very quick introduction and let the people know who Black Supreme, who don't know you guys. We know that you all have been around for quite some time. So, who is Black Supreme?
Well, Black Supreme is a group of music lovers. You understand? The crew started from, let's say, about 10 years ago. I had a black Mazda pickup with one of them with a good system in there. So that's how I came up with the name Black Supreme. So that's how Black Supreme started.
That's very interesting. So it started with a Mustang.
With a pickup.
Pickup?
Yeah.
The truck.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Most people name their cars, but you started a... So this is a sound, Black Supreme sound.
This was a mobile thing.
Huh.
So we decide we want to take it to the streets.
Yeah, exactly. So now I understand. That's how Black Supreme came about. So when did Black Supreme first link up?
Well, let's say Black Supreme started in Jamaica. It was me and Marvin back in the days. Another guy, Knowledge, who used to be my engineer. You know, because I was building a rhythm too. I was gonna put a rhythm out there, but you know, I focus more on entertaining. So
Okay.
I just stay in the entertainment part of it.
So entertaining is more your strong point?
Yeah, you know, we are built for entertainment.
Do you think you will go back to doing engineering one day?
Well, I do a little engineering now and then, you know,
Okay.
but I don't know if I'm gonna take on the studio, because one of the thing Black Supreme do, we take on young talents.
Okay.
So, in other words, in Jamaican term, we bust a lot of young soldier, you know, we put a lot of soldier out there on the street. Yeah, in
And
this
that
business.
you have done so far.
Yes, and I'm still doing that.
Right, right. Marvin, give you the microphone to speak a little bit here. Tell us about Marvin. Who is Marvin?
Well, you know, Marvin is just one of the realest youth on the Black Supreme team.
What do you do? What do you bring to the table as being a part of Black Supreme?
Well, I would say I'm just one of this jockey who just go all out for Black Supreme and represent anywhere in the world we go.
Okay. So you do most of the promoting as well as English here.
Well, I wouldn't say I do it as much as English, because you know English is the founder.
Okay. So English, giving the mic back to you. You said earlier, although that was going to be my next question, Black Supreme has been established for about 10 years now and still growing strong.
Yeah, pretty much 10 years.
So how long, what do you see yourself in the next 5 years, since you say you've been established for about 10 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Well, in the next 5 years, I see Black Supreme as one of the strongest force in reggae music. You understand? I see Black Supreme as number one.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes Black Supreme sounds different from any other sound that are out there now?
Well, it's not so much different, but you see, we are all around, and it's like we believe in what we do.
Exactly.
And for 10 years, you have, like, some time ago I hear they say, you don't have a sound. In the past 10 years, no sound, no bus or the Jamaica. But we're putting in the work, building some real soldier, have a few loyal soldier, and go back to say, me have a big up to two of my brother, who is a part of Black Supreme. Brother Barry, Mr. Dex, cause them help put a little grease to the wheel to sometimes, and them fit in and help out with the thing.
Now you keep saying about Jamaica. Where exactly in Jamaica you come from?
I'm from Westmoreland.
Westmoreland.
Yeah, and right now Marvin, he lives in Jamaica in Westmoreland.
Really? He's still there?
Yeah, and he's the one who represent for Black Supreme all over Jamaica.
Really?
Yes.
That's very interesting to know. I didn't know that about you, Marvin, as being knowing that from. I thought you was actually here working, but that's big ups to you. Supporting Black Supreme all the way in Jamaica.
Always.
Kudos to you. So where do you see yourself or Black Supreme in the next 5 years, being that you're working over in Jamaica?
Well, Black Supreme is a sound where I always put in the work. So, next 5 years is like a storm. So.
Okay. Black Supreme English. Who have you had the opportunity to work with?
Well, I've worked with the likes of they say Stone Love is the number one sound, so I would say I work with the number one sound, Stone Love, Renaissance, Poison Dart. We work on we've been on some great shows.
Okay.
Sounds like Adonai too, who
Really?
is close friends of Black Supreme. Mad Squad, who is like a brother to Black Supreme.
Really?
And
That's interesting.
and I got good link with the Lynchy and Kitty Keat from Bass Odyssey,
Wow.
who we would say right now is the number one sound in the world right now. So we're going for that number one
That number
spot
one
in
spot.
5 years. Big up to Stone Love and Bass Odyssey and the other big sound them all over the world. You understand?
Right. How's the chemistry between those that's within Black Supreme?
Listen now, if you hang with Black Supreme team for a day, you would have crazy fun. We quarrel, and we fight, but don't ever come in, don't step in, don't come between, the little argument and the fight.
Right.
The chemistry is good between the crew, you understand?
Right.
It's not like a crew thing. It's family thing. Black
Exactly.
Supreme is family. If I welcome you to Black Supreme, you are family. You're not just family with who work with the system, but my immediate family welcome all members of the team.
And that's good, because all teams, as you know, we have ups and downs, and you have the good days and the bad days, and sometimes what makes the team, as you say, to become that number one team that's out there. And that's what everybody strive for, regardless of who you with and where you started from. You strive to become that number one sound or that number one artist. So big ups to Black Supreme. And that now that we have you here, I had the opportunity to come to your it was your fourth anniversary that you guys just had. So let's talk about that, because I stayed there for till the sun came up. And it was a great anniversary, and I, also brought in an artist that was here for the first time in the United States to get a chance to meet you guys. So let's just talk about that anniversary and how the whole day and the preparation from leading up from it starting, knowing that this is another anniversary that Black Supreme has started and was getting ready to have on that night. The feeling. Let's talk about that. The feeling of our 4th anniversary.
This 4th one, right, is the only one I've held, or I've hosted. What you would say now? This is the 4th one I've kept. That it's the only one I party. It was relaxing for me.
Okay.
Because once I did the first one, the second one was much easier. It's like you set a stage, and this is gonna be an annual event that I'm gonna also do in Jamaica, and take it other places.
Okay.
I apologize, viewers, if I'm not looking in the camera. I'm trying to stay focused over here. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
If you have a song for that, you play the song, cause I just saw the thing said. Yeah.
We do have a song.
But this is the first time I've been to the event that I kept at Negril Palace, and I just partied that night. I didn't do no work that night of such. My team was great, thanks to the bartenders and a couple of my DJs. They put in work that night.
They did.
Like physical work. I'm not talking about
just the music.
Around the music. And I gotta say special big up to Mr. Mac Food Truck, Skinny Man. Yeah. He was one of the sponsor. DJ Quest and Rum Face. I don't remember his, he have another slogan he go by. But, anybody know Black Supreme, they probably know Rum Face.
Right.
But this event, it was really, I had a great feeling about it. I didn't do a flyer. And, we do our little social media promotion and stuff like that. But I gotta say to all supporters, Kingpin, we keep the great Kingpin out all night. He don't party, and it was a lot of people like that. A lot of people came out who they don't party all the time, but they say only Black Supreme can bring them out.
True.
And I must say, I don't know if you was gonna get there to ask this question, but we already start preparation for next year, because wherever we fell short this year, we gotta fill in. We gotta make up for that. So next year gonna be a great show. It might be a show with artists, you know what I mean? But next year gonna be a great show. It's gonna be something different. And every time I try to bring something different to the table. And I also apologize for my few artists that didn't get to perform. As I said, I was partying and my host show up late for the event and stuff like that. But, we're going to make up for wherever we fell short this year.
But I think overall, from my point of view, overall, like you said, you didn't do flyers, but social media promotion that you did do, the turnout was great. I mean, I noticed people that came far that I saw was, reading the comments that came from other areas, not even, other states that came. And if you didn't put a flyer out, what that goes to show, like you said, you had DJ Kingpin and other people that do not party like that came out. Black Supreme can draw them out like that. And that goes to show that you guys are doing something great. The love, the support, in order for them to come out and party, in order for them to come out like that, to come and show Black Supreme some love and support for your anniversary. And you know, like you said, if you didn't get a chance to perform that night, or you didn't get a chance to put out a flyer or whatever the case may be, next year you fill in that gap. And for it to be your first time to actually, you know, host it at Negril, that was applause. And to, you know, because next year you may actually decide to do it somewhere. You may have to host it, have it somewhere else. You may look for a bigger venue. You don't know. Who knows what next year? Go ahead.
No, it's the fourth time we doing it at Negril. But the very first, you know, I've done my birthday party and stuff like that at Negril, but the sound anniversary, which, you know, in the US, I really put the sound on the road like 2006.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's the fourth Black Supreme anniversary we held at Negril.
Okay.
So big up to Negril the Palace.
Yes.
And you know, that's, you know, he owe me for this little incentive. No, this is you know, and
Yeah.
back to the interview.
We just had to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Do you have you ever did any shows in Jamaica, and do you plan on having any upcoming shows in Jamaica? Take Black Supreme over to Jamaica.
One thing I should say, before this event, like Wednesday, I went to work. I get a phone call from Jamaica. Before Wednesday was done, I get like 5-6 phone calls from Jamaica, because that was one error with the show. Negril, the palace, was on the flyer big, so a lot of people saw the flyer and think we was keeping this event in Jamaica. So people was calling me, people was calling Marvin, people was calling AJ, and you know, people was calling all over the place. Oh, when you're coming, because you know the show is Saturday. I said, yeah, the show is Saturday. So you know, they said, isn't it Negril in Jamaica? So I catch on. So I apologize to people in Jamaica. That I will have to make up to them. Yeah. So, you know, I started to, you know, put plans in place.
Right.
To do this event in Jamaica. We host an event in Jamaica. You remember the name of that one? The one where you do first? Yeah, we done a few stuff in Jamaica. You know, we people came out and show love and stuff like that, but I'm gonna really go all out for something in Jamaica, which gonna be an annual event also.
Okay.
Yeah. It might be close to be around the anniversary time, or we're probably gonna, you know, take it a little bit further to give us time to promote 2 events.
Right.
But we can also do promotion for 2 events in one, and it will work.
Especially if you have Marvin that's already working over there.
Yeah.
Promoting Black Supreme in Jamaica. But I think that was a door opening up, being that you had Negril over there, thinking that the show was going to be open. So I think that was just a door opening to just confirm that, hey, you know, English, maybe you need to think about doing a show over in Negril, the palace. So upcoming events, upcoming shows are always open, as well as to start something new. And that's what you said, in the next 5 years, and it could happen next year, could happen the year after, that Black Supreme strive to be that #1 sound.
Yeah, next year, before the anniversary, we're gonna do a launching in Jamaica, because one artist in Jamaica I would like to work with on a show is Bounty Killer. He can't come to the US. So that is one of the secret I'm letting out of the bag. I'm looking forward to do the launching for Black Supreme anniversary in Jamaica next year. So Jamaica, look out, and for those who wanna fly out to Jamaica with us, some people probably can let me know because we will probably have something lined up with the airline for discount tickets and stuff, you know. And as I said, I have to emphasize big respect to my sponsors who was there this year. Hopefully, we work together next year, and if there's anybody who want to come aboard with the sponsorship, we have big plans ahead.
And that was actually going to be my next question, if there was artists or artists that you would like to work with, and I guess you just answered it for me, Bonte Killer. That's just one. So, how can you be reached for any bookings or any shows? How can Black Supreme be reached?
Well, for email contact, you can email us at blacksupreme22@gmail.com, or you can find us on social media, Facebook, Black Supreme Sounds, English, BS Promo, and also for Instagram, it's Black Supreme_Sounds. We have a Twitter account. I don't really monitor the Twitter account. Phone number for the US 561-507-9750. 561-201-1233. If you call any one of these numbers, ask for Black Supreme. In Jamaica, you have 876-848-6728.
If you guys didn't catch that, we'll repeat it again before we close the show.
That's right.
We want to make sure that you guys get the contact information for Black Supreme, and so that you guys could always follow them and everything that they have coming up and what they're doing. At this moment, we're going to take a quick break, and we're coming back with Black Supreme.